On the desk update.
Scruffy Crow. That is some nerdy shit right there, buddy. I like that.
Hi there guys, bit of a different video to normal today. We're going to do a on the desk update inspired by Johnny Watson. You can catch his channel here. And so the video I was going to make today, some parts haven't arrived, so that's going to be delayed by a couple of days. So I'm just going to show you all the stuff I'm working on, kind of where I'm at, and kind of how I work. So I normally paint a whole bunch of stuff at once, so I don't get bored. I just swatch between, and when one thing's dry, and I work on something else. So at the moment we're working on these Chaos command units. So there'll be a lot of videos of Chaosy stuff for the next few weeks. But I'm not doing a video on these guys. I'm just going to get them painted up and added to the army. So they're slowly taking shape. Got a conversion I did on another Chaos Ogre to join my Chaos Ogre troop. So the model with this torso that I had the scythe weapon. Here he is. So I got a bargain on eBay for this guy with the mace, and just for completionism I wanted to add him to my list, but I didn't want him to look the same. So instead of using the head that came with him, I made a cast of a Golfag's Ogre's head I had kicking around, moulded that up, stuck it on there. I think once that's all painted up, that's going to look pretty cool and different enough that, you know, when they're hanging around together, you're not necessarily going to instantly notice that they're the same model, or at least they're going to have enough variation they're going to look good. So yeah, pretty happy with that. So I'm just getting painting him up the same way as this guy here. I've also got these two beauties on the desk at the moment. Oh, sorry, three. So these are from the Burrows and Badgers Kickstarter, and I'm really impressed with them. I've not actually had any of the Burrows and Badgers stuff in my hands before, so I'm going to go for a sort of rat and ferret warband. I'll be picking up a few more models, probably these ones from Salute if it's on, to go with these guys for a sort of highwayman Robin Hood sort of theme of a warband. So yeah, these are a joy to get paint on at the moment. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with the squirrel. Probably try some tartan. But yeah, really happy with these guys. The rat's almost done. But yeah, really nice sculpts. Nice to put paint on. I'm also painting up this Explorer from Arcworld. So Alex does one of these for every Kickstarter, and I'll be painting him up the same as the Explorers from all the other Kickstarters that I've collected. So I keep a similar colour scheme going across the whole lot. So that's the first one. Troubles in the North. I think that's Trollbridge, and then this one's for the second edition. Another cool thing I'm working on at the moment is my Rangers of Shadowdeep warband. So this guy's pretty much done. He's going to be my ranger. I think he's an old Mordine model. I think he's called Anna the Blade of Twilight or something like that. I'm pretty happy with how he's come out. So he is going to get the companions, an archer, a couple of warhounds. These are from Ralpartha. The archers from Northstar, and a summoned crow. And this is a griffling from Warplock. I'm going to paint up to go with these guys. And I'm going to do a sort of black theme as well. Maybe it's like a bit more like a crow. It's still interesting. What else am I working on? I'm also painting up this Jabberwocky. This is also from Ralpartha. And the reason I'm painting this guy up is because I'm using him as a test case. So he's quite a small, well, not a hugely small model. I mean, there's a human. He's not a small model, but he is small enough that I can test my paint scheme out that I'm going to use on my Arcworld dragon, who is undercoated up and ready to go. So rather than just throwing paint on there and not liking it, I'm going to use this guy, test the schemes out, and then once I've got something I'm happy with, throw it on the big guy. So that's the stuff I'm working on, like, this second. So I've thrown paint on. Oh, actually, we've missed this guy. Here's another guy I'm working on at the moment. He is a Chaos Knight champion, and I have been attempting to make it look, change the pose of his horse from the normal pose to a more of a rearing pose. I've had some trials and tribulations with this. I kind of got fed up with it and put it to one side the other day, let everything dry. But yeah, so he just needs a bit of green stuff in there, smooth all this out, get that foot stuck down, and I think he could look pretty cool. So that's a bit of green stuff work I need to do. So that's everything I'm working on immediately this moment. But also, if you take you from my sort of painting area up to, this is sort of my paint queue. So there's a few Artwell minis in here. Some of these are painted. This is where they happen to live. On this shelf, we've got a super glue burn. Let's ignore that. We've got some models from Wargames Foundry. Some stuff from Nightmare Miniatures. He was part of my Beastman project. We've got some Gaslands bolt action. We have got some Dunkeldorf townfolk here that I really need to get a move on with, because they've got another Kickstarter coming out, and I want to get these guys finished before the next Kickstarter kicks off. There's my Explorers. On here we have got the rest of those Chaos Knights. There's a Chaos Sorcerer there. There's some older metal stuff, and Archeon, I'm slowly getting some paint on him. Some Spawns, Golfag's Ogres. Now I'm a bit of a conundrum with those at the moment, so they're kind of being ignored. There's a Giant that I started painting and got a little bit fed up with. But he's, I don't know, he doesn't look in a great situation at the moment, but I think he is in some ways kind of 50% done, because I've blocked out all the colours on the most part. I just need to get on that. Obviously there's my big Arcworld Dragon. There's a hole in the wall. And this over here is the project that I am kind of working on at the moment. These models are all done apart from this conversion here. It should be over this side. And I'm going to be doing some videos on these over the next few weeks. And I'll be doing another video specifically on what and how and why. So keep an eye out for that. That's the video I should have been doing today. So yeah, so I'm just going to sit down and get on with this little lot. Some bits like that and probably that I'll have videos made about them. Some bits you'll probably never see again. But yeah, thanks for watching. If you like this kind of update, let me know. I might do more in the future. I might not. But yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.